Hi, 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 Nick. Yeah, I was blessed with copyright-free music that is perfect for tarot streams, and that I never have to change ever. Going forward, it will never have to change. I can if I want to, but never have to. And for art streams, I was cursed because I getting copyright-free music that's good and like not so repetitive, so like more than a 30-minute compilation, like it's hard. It's hard to do, and I am simply like, when it comes to music, I have, you could call it bad taste, maybe. You could call it bad taste. I wouldn't call it bad taste. It's something else. A secret third thing. Where strange taste, maybe. I don't know. I just spent an hour giving witchy goth music recommendations to someone's mom on Reddit on accident. But it's fine. Dragging me through the mud with this title's great. Oh, you meant the thumbnail. Yeah, Nick. Okay, yeah, we got Nick, we got Lynn. Yeah, everybody's got insomnia. I'm calling you all out. Everybody's got insomnia, and we're gonna fix it. Today we're fixing it. So I have a guided meditation my friend wrote that I still need to voice act. So this is not me saying, oh, look at me, I have nothing to do. I have so much to do. But I want to write one. I want to write one because I want to make a lot of them. Play the entirety of the Golden Sun music. Pretty sure that company went under. Even if the company goes under, like, music's hard. I don't know. Good luck. Thanks. Thanks. I want to make guided meditations because people keep telling me that they put on my streams to go to bed to, and I'm like, it could be so much better than that though, fam. I could give you so much better than that. Why do you like my voice so much? If people like my voice, I gotta give it to them, right? Well, good morning, Nick. We're gonna put you right back to sleep. So we just got a blank Word document here. This is gonna be a guided meditation. I'm gonna start with an easy one, quote unquote easy one. By that I mean the kind that I use for myself, which is to put someone to sleep. We could write a migraine one as well, because that's another kind that I use, and there's only like one that I've found so far that I use. Hold on, I have to fix this. I can't stand this. Has to be 0. Otherwise I go crazy. So, to put someone to sleep, eventually we'll write a migraine one, but for now we'll start easy. What are the steps of a guided meditation? We have an intro. We have like a disclaimer, I guess, where we say like, see a doctor if you need to. You're gonna learn very quickly that I can't spell anything. I can write, can't spell. We have like setting the scene. Where are we? Getting you going somewhere. Possibly like down a staircase or into water, right? Stuff like that. That's kind of the general thing. Welcome to my world, bunny. Thanks. What else? What happens after that? Relaxing, just kind of chilling in the place that we found. How about this? Going somewhere, finding something special. Relaxing in the face you found. Making sure you stay asleep, because by this point the person should be asleep. And goodbye. Breathing exercises, yeah. That's probably like very first. So like notice your breath, make it longer, make it deeper, right? Close your eyes. Sometimes I like it when they like have you like notice where you are IRL. So they'll say stuff like, feel how comfy you are. Oh, right, we absolutely need like a get comfy section. Get comfy. Wiggle your legs, and your toes, and your fingers. And find the best spot. Trees, nature, and general. Yeah. So is that where we're gonna go? Are we gonna go maybe like into a forest? Yeah, but that's gonna be like before they put this on. So we can go into a forest, we'll find something special. Like... I don't think like a little hut. Like there's so many things we could do, but I'm not vibing with the idea of like a campsite or like a little magic hut. I'm thinking finding something more like... Guided meditation is not something you often do. I do it so much because sometimes I just can't get to sleep. And so I'll put on one of these and they help me. I want to be a helpful resource for someone else. So an old temple. An old temple. Oh, an old temple with a hot springs. Those are always my favorite. With a hot spring to lay in. You are a mouse. Or I don't know if we're gonna go that far for this one. You are a mouse. Your little whiskers are tingling because you can smell something warm. I don't know, something like that, right? Hollowed out grand tree that looks like an abandoned house. Halfie, welcome in. That's a good idea. So we have... Somehow you managed to combine all of them without seeing them. Hello! First time I've seen a writing stream. Hi, Lilith. Yeah. First time I've ever thought of one. I just went, I have to do this, and I think it would be more fun to do it with people. So let's do it together. Druid style. What if we find like... What if we go into a forest and we find an old grand tree that points us to the old temple? And then we find the old temple and we get into the hot spring and we relax in there. A freaky little goblin. I don't think that would help. You are a freaky little goblin. And you need to go to sleep. We like the freaky little goblins. Yeah. If I'm talking to someone, it sounds like I'm talking to thin air. I'm talking either to the other chat, since I'm streaming both on Twitch and on YouTube. What is your animal guide? You are now that guide. That's kind of cool. Okay. I think this is pretty good. I like the idea we have an intro, a disclaimer. We get comfy IRL, right? Close your eyes. Notice your breathing. We set the scene. We're in a kind of druidy forest. with mushrooms and moss and a path that smells like cedar. We go into the forest. We find an old grand tree, points us to the old temple. We find the old temple. We find the hot springs. Is that like in the basement? Is this like out in the garden? Probably in the garden, right? In the garden. So let's explore the old temple. Okay, so we're gonna explore the old temple. What's inside of it? A ghost of what? Maybe we find like, if it rains hard enough, yeah. We could find like a fireplace and I don't know. What's in old temples? Like a big statue of insert thing. So this will be something that like the reader has to imagine. So we would just say like, oh, it's a big, beautiful statue that stretches up to the ceiling and it flows and it arches and it's of wonderful things that you enjoy. Or is it of a deity you enjoy? Or is it like we're gonna make the reader figure out what the statue is. Okay? Personalize the journey. Choose your own adventure. I love the idea of a library or an archive. Throwing I don't know about throwing candles at you. Like, this is a real Indiana Jones comes along. Yeah, something like that. We could see like big gorgeous windows. What else? What are some things that Indiana Jones sees that are beautiful? Pillars, that's a really good one. Candles floating in the air, why not? Why not? It can still be like, it doesn't have to be an abandoned old temple. It can just be old, right? Maybe there's thick rugs with, what is that called? Like a magical circle on the floor. But we don't have to do anything with the magical circle. We'll just walk past it. And then we'll explore the garden, which starts with a hedge maze. And when you get out of the hedge maze, then we find the hot springs, and we'll relax there until it ends. Fog, an alien, overgrown statue in the garden. That's I like that. Overgrown statue in the garden. Wasn't there like a whole movie that had Medusa in sunglasses? Okay. So, intro, disclaimer, those boring stuff. Let's start with getting comfy. So, as you lay down... Nope, you're already laying down, right? You I assume you are already laying down comfortable in a bed or a chair, I guess. And I invite you to stretch, to move. I command you to lay down if you aren't. Like a guided meditation, but it's tsundere. It's a tsundere who hates you. To move, to stretch, to wiggle your toes and find the place. I don't know, we can edit this more later. Find the place that suits you best. I don't know. Find and it's not like I care anything about your sleep schedule. Baka. Find the best possible position for you. Don't overthink it. Just relax and let your body move. Close your eyes. Feel your pillow, your blankets. Feel. Oh, wait, I like that. Hold on. Hold on, I had a thought and then it immediately was like untangible. Will have the opposite effect? No, if you don't say don't overthink it, it's gonna make people go like, oh my god, I have to mathematically optimize my sleeping position, and then they won't be listening. Right? I'm like, it's not that hard. Don't overthink it, right? What about this? How about we just get rid of all that and find a position that your body sinks into. Pull the covers up tight to enjoy that warmth, or push them aside for the relaxing coolness. Want to hear a blurb for the first book I'm writing? Yeah, go for it. We use the golden ratio and become shrimp. That's how we get shrimp. Is perfect. Perfect sleeping position is shrimp. Close your eyes. Feel your pillow, your blankets. Feel yourself breathing. Notice its rhythm. Slowly and gently move the rhythm slower. Move the rhythm slow. How about slow said rhythm. Scrimping becomes a full circle. I mean, shrimps are like full circles before you cook them. When they're frozen, something like that. Deepen each breath just a little more and let it take a little extra time, leaving you on the out breath. Forbidden Ouroboros. I'm a big fan of Ouroboros can have a little Ouroboros as a treat. It's one of my favorite memes right now. Oh man, I should have made a coffee before I started this. I already had one today though. I feel like I say that as if I don't use decaf, but I like in my brain I'm like, you only get one coffee. That was a rule I had before I switched to decaf, so maybe I'm allowed more coffee. In and out. Your lungs a little fuller each time. I don't like that. Your lungs. Relaxed. You're talking about sleepy things. Coffee is allowed. Thanks, Lynn. Thanks, Lynn. Your lungs. Maybe don't relax your lungs. Those are automatic muscles. We don't really want them to relax. In and out. Your breath follows an ancient song. Here's where we'll start to get like into the visualization. Your breath follows an ancient song. Slow and the song is slow. Hi Stephanie, welcome in. Almost imperceptible. The beats so far apart, like your breath slower and slower. Adding ritual to tense your feet, relax. Oh, right. I love those. Yeah, that would be like before this. Let's get some paragraphs here so I know like what's going on. So we'd have a narcoleptic insomnia. I thought I had narcolepsy. I thought I had narcolepsy for a long time. A long time? Like maybe a year. Like I got tests for it. They were like, do you have arthritis? No. Do you have narcolepsy? No. Apparently there is a type of narcolepsy where you don't like pass out like that. The really dramatic, just suddenly you're out kind of stuff. I thought I had that kind, but nope. Just chronic something. I assume you're already laying down, and we are going to... How about that? Just perform a relaxation ritual. Like, we don't have to be scientific about it here. We're gonna perform a relaxation ritual. First, curl your toes and your feet. Holding. Oh, sorry, I'm behind on chat. Switch to YouTube. Lilith, hello, hello. Yeah, it's a little bit more lively over here on YouTube. That's what I have, and yeah, I also ended up with insomnia. No. Holding. Let's give like prepare them for this. Like before we do it, let's tell them what we're gonna do. We will how about this? From your feet up to the top of your head. This is something that I like to do in my, I say my as if I wrote them. I mean my isn't the kind I use. Migraine guided meditations. This like tensing one set of muscles at a time and like going from the top to the bottom. It really helps. And we will tense different parts of your body. Should we do we? Oh, we can edit that later. I'm like, should we use we or just you? But we'll figure that out later. First, your feet. Then your legs. Hello, hello, thank you. I don't really want to tense anybody's stomach. I mean, that to me, that would make me feel gross. So we would tense your legs and then probably your hands, then your arms, shoulders, jaw, and finally, no, shoulders, finally, your jaw, starting at the bottom. Yeah, it's one at a time, but we're like prepping them for it. This isn't follow along. This is like, this is what we're doing. Starting from the bottom. First, because each one has to have like a long paragraph to go with it, right? Holding the tightness. Yeah, if you tense like the top of your head or your whole face, it really, really helps with migraines, like letting that go. Feel the pressure of the motion, the way what do we say? The way the tendons contract. The heat of it? Maybe not. Hold it there for a little while. One breath, two, and then let it go. Let the tightness release. I don't know. We'll deal with this. I'm gonna every single word I'm like, we're gonna deal with this later. Feel the way the muscles and the energy relax into soothing softness. Your very being getting closer to sleep. I don't know. Guided meditations are just kind of wild. It doesn't have to be like it just has to be calming. Now tense your leg. Well, let's have like a countdown here. One breath, 2, and then like and I will count down from 3 to 1. On 1, let it go. All this closer to sleep. 3, 2, 1. Everything relaxes. You can feel your ankles, 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 ankles. Ankles, the balls of your feet. I don't love writing just about feet. It's fine though. Oh, that's awesome, Nick. Balls of the feet, your toes. All relax. Fuck, and fade away. Why not? Now, the next step is to tense your leg muscles. Both your upper and lower legs. Your calves, your thighs, they all tighten and contract. Hold it here for a little while, and we'll just kind of like repeat the same thing, right? From 3 to 1, but like not exactly the same, right? Just like last time, we have to break it up. We have to like make it ritualistically the same, but also break it up a little bit. And just like last time, I will count down from 3 to 1, and at 1, you will release your muscles and let everything fade into relaxation and softness. 3, 2, 1. Everything softens and everything softens And you feel your body sinking further into the bed. Remember, you can move your arms, your legs, and reposition yourself whenever you need to be as comfortable to whenever your body asks. Whenever your body asks. I like that. Remind people to breathe into their belly and not into their chests. In through the nose, out through the mouth. True. Do something like that. Let's say right, because I have breathing like down here, like slowing it down. I suppose the point of a guided meditation is to just kind of be very long. And I do think a lot of this is like, this is too short. As we go along, notice your breath. No, I can repeat myself. It's fine. Notice its rhythm. Breathe in. Filling up the space in your stomach. Out. Doesn't really matter. Out. You can say. I don't know why I'm so stuck on that one. I'm like, I don't want to tell people where to breathe. I know it's the whole point of it. Notice your breath. Bring up the space in your stomach. In, out. In, out. To prepare for the relaxation ritual. In, out. In, out. Now you are ready for the ritual. Next is your hands. Squeeze, spelled with a U. Squeeze them tightly. I don't really want to tell people to do their shoulders. I feel like shoulders is kind of like stomach. It's just gonna make people feel gross. It would make me feel gross, so I don't want to tell people to do it. So let's... I think feet, legs, hands, arms, head. That feels better. Feeling your nails press into the palms of your hands. Feeling them shake slightly from the pressure of being closed so closed, so being squeezed. You find it nice? I feel like shoulders and like tummy would make me like feel nervous and fear. I mean, if I squeeze my stomach, that's where nervousness and fear is in a tight tummy. I don't know, maybe that's just me. And then if I tell somebody to squeeze their shoulders, I don't know, that just feels like stress, right? Letting go of that, sure, that is nice, but something about, I don't think it would help. To me, I don't think it would help me. Maybe it would help other people. Maybe I'm the oddball. Imagine them turning red with squeeze and then let go. What do you mean by that? Because that's what we're doing here. That's what we're doing, yeah. Squeeze, like we're talking people through like squeezing their feet and then letting it go, squeezing their legs and then letting it go. And now I'm on hands because I was like, I just don't think squeezing the tummy would feel good. But maybe I'm wrong. Pudgy bean, pudgy bean, pudgy bean. Welcome, welcome. I do like the idea of like squeezing your chest and your shoulders to imagine like wings there. That could be cool, but I think put a pin in that. We might do that for like a different one, like a different meditation. Hi, I need a glass of water. I love that. I have coffee with me here. It's not water, but it is like a liquid. It's mostly water. But I promise I will also be drinking water, and I will tell all of my viewers over on YouTube, hey, make sure you're hydrated and get your water. That's going to be number one to help you sleep better. I'm only half paying attention. Include all of it. Tummy and shoulders included. Like how tensing your head and then releasing it helps your migraine. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we've got people telling me we should have tummy and shoulders. Coffee being mostly water is the biggest legal loophole I've ever seen. Treat anyway. Thank you. Thank you, glass of water. Does tea count? Is tea like a better option for being mostly water? Or are you asking just water? I mean, like, I understand that it's in the name, right? It's in the name. So now we are at your stomach and chest. This glass of water let me have tea with honey yesterday. Good. Okay. That's helpful. Tea counts, but your body's still looking at you like, could be, maybe get the original version. I love that take of like, hey, this is great, but like, what if we got classic? Love that you bought me, what's something that would be like weird? Love that you bought me some strawberry Oreos, but like, could we maybe get classic? We will pull up. Pull, say, your stomach up towards the chest. Squeezing the chest. Are we doing maybe... Are we doing shoulders too right now? I'm like testing it out in my chair. Like, okay, we've got stomach and chest. And then I think shoulders would be next. I don't think it would be... Well, all three does feel better. All three does feel better, actually. Stay hydrated, stay stilly, vanish into the mist, into the water. Bye, I need a glass. Bye-bye. Thank you for blessing us. Haven't done any since... I'm so impatient. Like a donut. Nice. They really help me fall asleep. I only really use them in two situations, and one is that it's like way past my bedtime and I can't fall asleep, and I put one on and it helps me fall asleep. Or two, I have a migraine and I put on like a specifically guided meditation to get my migraine to leave thing. I haven't done a whole lot with other ones. I've done a few like meeting a deity or like talking to a rock guided meditations. I did like them, but I don't do them much. And I just think it would be nice to, if I use them this much, I should support the community. If people are out here putting on my old streams to fall asleep, I need to give y'all some guided meditations. Squeezing the chest and the shoulders in. Feeling the tension. Feeling... What else are we feeling in this? Feeling... stretching in your back, maybe? Feeling your shoulder blades pull apart. Ah, thank you. As you curl into yourself, and we hold it here for one breath, 2 breaths, and again I will count from 3 to 1. 3, 2, 1. Soften those muscles. Let everything fall away. Let yourself relax further into the bed, further into comfort and ease. Next is your hand. So we're imagining them turning red with energy. count down from 3 to 1. 3, 2, 1. Let everything, let the red wash off like paint. And drip away. Relax further. And continue to breathe deeply. It's something we haven't touched on breath for a minute there, other than 1 breath, 2 breath, right? Which I suppose it's fine. And then I've never had hypnosis work on me. I've never had hypnosis work on me. I don't disbelieve it, but it just doesn't make sense. Hi, Ozzy. Hello. Further up is your arms. Squeeze the muscles in your arms tightly, like you are carrying something quite heavy. I do have water. Oh, it's juice. Awesome. How's my day going? It's going okay. I finished, this is me stirring my juice. Sorry for the ASMR. I finished my robot carousel. You can see the finished GIFs over on Discord. And I would like to make a little, there's some juice drinking ASMR. I would like to make a little, like, music to ride a carousel to video to accompany the animation on my art channel. I think it would just be really cute and a lot of fun. So I found myself browsing like royalty-free music and I was like, this kind of sucks. I'd rather just meet a musician and make friends. So I put out a call on Myoshi, which I don't think will go anywhere, but I did it anyway. And then I was like, oh, I'll try Reddit, see if there's like, how do people find like really tiny creators? I need to like search more on YouTube, probably is what the consensus would be. I think in my head, no one told me that. And instead of finding anything on Reddit, I didn't find anything useful. What I did find was someone's mom needed goth witchy music recommendations. So I spent like an hour. I spent like an hour writing that up for them. So task failed successfully is what Lynn said. Or a call on Instagram. I could try it on Instagram, yeah. But I think I'm just gonna try to spend a while searching YouTube for people making music that have that kind of vibe or who would vibe with my animation and see if there's not something I like that I can ask them, because we had Dolly in the Instagram just reached out to someone who they wanted to use their music and they just said yeah. So I just gotta try doing that. But first I have to find what music I want. Reels do wonders for calls to artists. Oh, okay. I'll try a reel. Unfortunately, I can't do it from desktop, which is where I prefer using my Instagram because I don't like being sucked into it. You can't put up like stories from desktop. I'm angry about it. Okay, so we're tensing our muscles. We're carrying something quite heavy. Our shoulder blades. This time we'll pull together. Pressing. Also, it does. It's awful. With the muscles in your back. Hold that tension there for 1 breath, 2 breaths. We're gonna say 1 breath in, out, because I want like that repetition, but I don't want it to be like totally repeating all of the time. In, out. And I will count down at 1. Release that pressure. Release that heavy weight you are carrying. We'll say 3, 2, 1. The weight is gone. Let your arms slip and melt into the bed, into relaxation. Nope. That's not relaxation. Last is your head. All of the muscles in your face, your jaw, and most importantly, the top of your head. And we'll do all that. Just now that your body is soft and relaxed and the ritual is complete, I invite you to stretch, to move, to wiggle your toes. I think that should probably happen first. This is about to put me back to sleep. I'm not even using my voice for it. Should this go first? No, I think it can go in here. I think it's fine. I think it's good here. Already working. Uh-oh. Close your eyes. Okay, here we're slowing the breath down. And we have in, out. Oh, right, I forgot. I was gonna do something else. Hold on, I was gonna do something. Forgot I was gonna do something. Hold on. Hold on. I forgot there was things I was going to be doing. Hold on. We gotta get cozy in here. We gotta get so cozy. There's one more. There's one more I wanted to do. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's in here. I just gotta find it. Oh. I can't find it. I know it's in here though. I thought it was. I thought I had a little eye mask. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't have a little eye mask. Eye patch. That's not what I want. No. Okay. Well. That's fine. We'll use this instead. Okay, a stupid little bow. It's fine. We'll do this instead. I think this is fine. Cozy! Eye patch for you! I did have a mask earlier. I don't know where it went. It was supposed to be in there. I don't see it though. Slower. The music. Bonnet. Yeah. I am however many years old and just now realizing that I have curly hair. No one ever told me this, and I never found out by myself. I'm hoping it's just that like my hair changed with age. I don't know. But anyway, my friends saw me after I had gotten out of the shower, and they were like, girl, those are curly hair." You have curly hair. I'm like, no, I don't. I have straight hair. They're like, no, those are curls. Those are like ringlet curls. Oh, okay. So it sounds like puffy hair doesn't exist. You just have curls. So I am having a very good time trying to remember and always failing to put on a bonnet before bed. Do you maybe want to put the giant hat on a hat stand? I mean, sure, if you put it like that. If you want to put it like that. Is it this one? Is it this? Is it this? Ah, hey, there we go. Now I just have this weird bow. It's fine. The weird bow is fine. I can deal with clinky clanky. I have my glasses on. You expect me to be that comfortable? Oh yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. I really want to go to like a hairdresser that knows curly hair and get them to cut my hair, but I'm so afraid of it because I've been growing out my hair for years and I'm really proud of how long it is. And then now it's like, oh, by the way, you have curly hair. No. What do you mean I need layers? I don't want layers. Maybe make a bonnet for your character. Ooh, that'd be so cute. The music is calling to you. I want to invite you to follow the music. Okay, now we're, oh, the music stopped. We're following the music and the music has stopped. I was telling everybody about how finding copyright-free music that's decent is a pain. Not even that's decent. People are good at making music and they're absolutely like a dream putting it out there to let people just use it for whatever. But like, I don't trust a playlist because you can put one copyrighted song on a playlist and that thing's donezo, right? So you have to have these like third parties that come in and make 2 hours of copyright-free music. First of all, you have to trust them. You have to check the comments and like make sure nobody's like, hey, by the way, I got a strike, right? And then you have to trust that that like it fits the vibe. There are so few vibes out there. Don't brush your hair dry. See, that's why I thought I had straight hair, is because I would just brush my hair dry, right? Oh, I mean wet. I'm trying to learn to brush it in the shower, right? Lock gel instead of mousse or curl holders because it doesn't get sticky. Okay. Get a bonnet. That was the thing I asked. Thank God. I asked for Christmas one year a silk bonnet because I wanted to get my hair longer, which is the journey that I have been on. And now I'm on journey number 2, which is how the heck do I manage curls? Lynn found a recipe for not chia seeds, flaxseed curl holders. Would you try to make your own music? I will tell you, I don't understand music. I can enjoy it. I feel like I'm not. I feel like I don't enjoy it as much as other people, and it makes me feel weird. But I don't think I understand it enough to try and make my own. Flaxseed, yeah. Follow the music. This isn't really the vibe, but that's okay. Yeah. Follow the music. And journey. Yes, I would love that, Ozzy, actually. That would help a lot. What's my favorite kind / genre? My favorite genre of music is witch house. I don't know if that's too on the nose or surprising, but my favorite genre is witch house. When we first met, Lynn always called it electric cat music because it sounds just like weird cats meowing, I guess, is what they think. But I like it a lot. I also just like a lot of music, just in general. Lynn likes everything, and so by extension, I also have to like everything. I have a lot of stuff I like. Learning how to make stuff at home is great. Not that I know how to do a whole lot of it, but I love it every time I do learn. Journey further into sleep. Following this path down to the deepest parts of restful. Restful? Isn't a word? What? Restful. You tell me restful only has one L? Restful sleep. I like experimental and alternative stuff. I kind of love everything too. Yeah. If you have any recs, please give them. I've been absolutely vibing with Chelsea Wolfe lately. Chelsea Wolfe and going back to my roots with Crystal Castles. Oh yeah, Lynn's been playing Tin Pan Alley lately. That's been weird, but great, actually. This path starts. Yes! Another Chelsea Wolfe stan! Yeah! Hell yeah! I mean, I could just hand you the post on Reddit that I made for this person's mom. Literally one of my favorite. Yeah! She's one of my favorites too. At the edge of a very old forest, you can see its age by maybe not. The trees are inviting and soft, and the smell of cedar pulls you to a well-worn path into the forest. A sign at the front of the path reads, what does the sign read? I don't think it reads ancient temple this way, right? Heck yeah, incense. We got a poster and it's like my favorite favorite poster I've ever gotten from a concert, for sure. It's sparkly. Orchestral. Ooh, that's weird. Nightwish? Yeah. I mean, I guess Chelsea Wolfe is kind of like operatic at points. Vision Video and Urban Heat slap. House of Harm is very good. Here, I'm just gonna... I don't think that I... Yeah, I didn't really go into the detail with anything interesting on my recommendations list for this Reddit mom. I just kind of stuck with the basics. I will forget on here, yeah. Fair. Let's say it reads Trail of Opportunities? Say Trail of Opportunities. Good for beginners. Maybe not. Trail of Opportunities. Just trail. I'm like, how do I like say like you won't get lost? Good for beginners. I just don't want people to put it in people's minds and then have them have a bad dream, right? Poppy. Always recommend Poppy. Her newer stuff, the metal stuff is great. It's not as goth as the others, but it is very, very good. Earth Theater. FKA Twigs. Okay, I don't know either of those. So I'm gonna have to pull them up. I'm writing those down. Jasmine Bean. Oh, I don't know any of these. Earth Eater. Hi! Hi, Shadow. Welcome in. We're writing a guided meditation, and we are also currently exchanging goth music recommendations. If I sound like I'm talking to myself, I am talking to both YouTube and Twitch. And both streams have people in them, so Twigs. Jasmine Bean. I'm writing these down. Jasmine Bean. And Ziani. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, tell us about your book. Is this an 18+ stream? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, probably. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna say probably not an 18+ stream. If we're exchanging weird music recs, I love a producer called Astrophysics. One of my absolute favorites. He does Miku covers of famous songs, and they're all really good. I really recommend Take On Me, and there's a hold on. Now I have to think of it because I can't, or I have to pull it up because I can't think of it. Enjoy the Silence is great, but I am specifically thinking of Little Dark Age. Here we go. Oh, I love an occult dark feminine. Oh, bring it to me. The Phoenix. Get astrophysics on it, Nick. Type in astrophysics comments to get Fall Out Boy's The Phoenix, because he would do a great job getting Miku to sing it. You turn to look down the trail and see the path is lit by glowing by, no, I don't like that, by tiny dots of light that are sprinkled over the side of the path, over the sides of the path, and over the trees' trunks, like dewdrops might be sprinkled. New step onto the trail and lean in to one of these specks of light. You can see it is a tiny mushroom. Two tiny mushrooms springing out from the same point in the bark. All of the specks trailing out, no, spreading out into the darkness of the forest are tiny mushrooms. Are these tiny mushrooms? Monster truck, that's so cute. Yeah, I will check them out for sure. There's a really good series I like to watch called I Made It Without Listening or without hearing it. Was it? It's by Dev Limes. If we're talking about covers, possibly the best ever, and by that, they are the worst. They're so good, they make me laugh so hard. She remakes songs while her computer's on mute, and it's so funny. You somehow feel comforted by the mushrooms. Like you know you are not alone on this path. Go Light Up is my favorite cover artist. Ooh. We love mushrooms. We stand mushrooms in this house. You're not alone on this path, and our what else are the mushrooms doing? Comforting us. And have this web of mushrooms who know you are here. I don't know, that sounds weird. Maybe I'll leave this out. Maybe we'll go back. You stand back up and take a few more steps into the forest. He's been eating for an hour? You know that guy has a stomach. You know that guy weighs like twice as much as he did when he started. He feeling so good. Smell of cedar. We'll say or pine. Or whatever scent of the forest you like is dense here. We'll say of trees. Some people just don't like the smell of cedar. Same squirrel as yesterday. He gonna be chonky. Like a soft blanket left in a wooden trunk for a very long time. We'll say a warm blanket. You don't usually leave soft blankets in trunks. Is there a moon in the skies above? Probably. The forest spreads out in front of you. Underbrush of berries and moss, twigs, and what else is nice in a forest? And shiny quartz boulders. Let's go crazy with it. Shiny quartz boulders. We'll say of berries, twigs, and shiny quartz boulders heavy with moss. Symphonic goth, modern Gary Newman. Yeah, I guess so. I never would have thought of that, but yeah, you're absolutely right. Modern Gary Newman sounds like... I guess a movie soundtrack's a good way to put it, but it's fantastic. I love Gary Newman. It's nighttime though. Above, the moon peeks through the layered branches of the trees. Its small crescent shape, enough light to give these rocks around you their shine. Slowly you step further into this forest, feeling the air still as the trees surround. Buffer? There's a word for buffer that's cuter and softer. Surround. Buffer. Protect. Engulf. I feel like there's a word for like stilling the air around you, but I guess not. Sound of your footsteps on the well-worn trail are slightly crunchy with twigs and pebbles of the same sparkly quartz. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Crush, crunch, crunch, crunch. Crunch, 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 crunch. The path is long but flat, and you feel at ease in the forest. Occasionally, the large quartz, we'll say occasionally one of the large quartz boulders pushes up against the path, and you can place your hand on the shiny, weather-worn surface, feeling its slightly damp texture and admiring what would I say, the smoky tendrils, and I'm looking now at my quartz here. What do we see inside the quartz? And imperfect transparency, as well as the softness and springiness of the moss that grows on these rocks. Green. Got things to do. Bye bye, Nick. Thanks for being here. New leaves. And as soft as fur. Further along, you pass over a small bubbling creek. The caretakers of this trail have built a lovely little bridge to cross, but you choose to hop over the stones that naturally emerge from the waters. It is easy. And on the other side, you turn back around. To kneel and touch your hands to this sparkling water. It is cold to the touch, like snow. And well, why not crystal clear? We actually haven't said crystal quartz yet. And crystal clear, you know, your hands are it feels good to put your hands into the cold water for a moment, just to savor the experience. When you stand and turn back onto the trail, you can see something in the distance through the trees. A structure, large, white in the moonlight, and sparkling gently, just like the pebbles on the path and the boulders dotting the forest. When the structure comes fully into view. Oh, now I'm getting all the Discord notifications of all the good goth recommendations. Tramadol, yeah. Matte Black, I like Matte Black a lot. Okay, yeah, we got lots of good ones in there, Lynn. Thank you, thank you. The circle, you can see it has a pointed tower, as well as large, ornate, stained glass windows. The bricks of the structure are the same quartz, are the same abundant quartz you have been seeing. It is a, what did we call it? Oh, we wrote a lot already. An old temple. And the same moss that made its home on the boulders is also making its home on the roof and bits of the walls of the temple. Juice break. Hello, Practical Magic. Welcome, welcome. We're writing a guided meditation. We just got to an old temple in the middle of a forest. The moonlight hits windows and seems to make the whole, let's say hits these special bricks. It's the stained, hold on, glass windows and these special bricks. And the whole of the temple seems to glow in this wonderful moment. Ah! Cute! What else have we been doing today? We've also been exchanging goth music recommendations. And that's kind of it today. Taking one circle around the temple. Taking a look around. You can see you cannot circle this temple to see all of its walls. There is a embarrassed that I have forgotten the word for fence. There's a fence made of these of the same bricks, and on the other side you can see plants. You can see the tops of strange trees that do not make up this forest, as well as the top of a large, not sculpture, not monument, statue made of the same cloudy, glowing quartz. The door to the temple is rounded. Nope, is facing you. With a rounded top set with stained glass. Looking up at the glass, you can make out, what are we making out? The sun and the moon, as well as symbols. And a bird. The bird is I don't know what color the bird is. Half-life, full life consequences, but as a sleep meditation. One day, there was an office. The sun was in the sky, and the pants were dead. Yeah. Open wide, each feather decorated. Its own pane of glass, decorated further with etching. And Half-life, full life consequences, I think, was the first thing Lynn showed me when we became friends. Maybe not. Maybe. We don't know. We haven't watched it in a while. Who knows if it holds up or not. All I know is it's like 2 hours long. Yeah. Kind of the yin to my immortal's yang. Okay. I'm not sure if I should call it here, if I should keep going for another hour. We've done a lot. We've done a lot. Quite proud. And I'm running out of things to, like, say. I guess I can just keep reading what I'm writing, but... I'm so glad you like the painting I picked! No. My time zones are wacky, so I don't expect everyone or anyone to be online when I am. Do not worry about sleeping in even a little bit. Not gonna lie, I did the extremely professional research of typing in famous paintings to Pinterest and going, oh yeah, I love this one. Oh yeah, I love this one. I like this one too. Oh, what about this one? I thought that would probably be the best one though. It's extremely recognizable. This entry room is round. And lined up with soft, thick carpet. At first, you think it is the moths. And this is a wonderful green color. Good, okay. That makes me feel better. But upon closer inspection, the carpet also has symbols and lines crossing the room, as well as a large, let's just say, crossing the room. There are 3 doors other than the front door you came through. They are all the same and all lit by the same silver flamed lanterns. A thin and beautifully what's it called when a shape is like bubbly? Especially like a glass shape. When frilly, when glass is frilly, what is it called? Googling, what is it called when glass is frilly? Ripples? Wavy. Fluted? No. No, that's not what I'm looking at. Like... And beautifully shaped, we'll say. With large curves and a frilled top and frilled tops. And let's say wavy tops. Choose the door in the middle. No, you choose to pass through the middle door, and it opens just as easily as the front door did. This room is much larger. And the smell of old books and paper is a welcome, no, is strong. And cozy. There are oversized chairs in deep colors dotting the room where you can see, but most of your vision is taken by towering bookshelves. The shelves stretch up almost to the ceiling, which is, I don't know, quite high. They're probably asleep by this point, so it doesn't really matter. Hi! Hi, BJ. BG, BG. Not much. We're writing a guided meditation. Hoping at this point that the listener is asleep. Call me TL. Thank you. Sorry about that. And out. Many, many rows back. How's the writing been going? This is my first time ever trying to do a writing on stream. Good, I'm glad. A good idea, really, May. A writing circle with everyone, I'd love that. Yeah. Up. Ooh. That actually sounds really cool. What part of history, TL? Sit happy and listen. We all have a book inside of us, I'm sure, but no pressure. I'm just glad that you like hanging out. To one of the bookshelves and scan the line of books. You can see they are all bound in thick canvas or leather. And they are gilded and painted. No, I don't think you can see that. The spines. Sometimes thick, sometimes quite thin. Thick canvas or leather. In a multitude of colors. Oh, so lots of different historical points. That's pretty cool. There are no... Kagime, welcome in. Hello. There are no titles painted on the spines. Only beautiful scroll work or lines. Sometimes a symbol or two is painted upon the spines, and some books are left some books spines are completely blank. We are writing a guided meditation right now, so hopefully I will have put someone to sleep by this point. I plan to read this out loud and put it up as a video to guide someone into sleep. So hopefully by this point they are asleep and we're just keeping them asleep, but we're doing our best. This is my first time ever writing one, so we're just trying it out. Pulling one book from the shelf. A very thin book in a dark pink leather. Open it up to find, what are we finding? Paintings of flowers, each with small handwritten notes. What she should do is make the story get weirder and weirder, so when they wake up they're like, how did we get here? No, you're thinking of the Zelinky animation is what you're thinking of, Lynn. In what seems to be multiple languages. You have never seen these flowers before, but they feel warm and they feel warm and gentle. I don't know how a painting of a flower would feel warm and gentle, but we're gonna go for it. Oh. Yeah, tease the reader with the dreamland explorations. Don't let them see too much. Close the book. Gently. Oh no, we used a word the same word. No! But they feel, let's say, painted with love. How about that? And slide it back into its place on the shelf. This library is comfortable, and you feel as if its makers wanted anyone who found it to enjoy it and learn whatever they needed. So you pick up one more book from the shelf. It slides across the wood, pushing a little dust out of the way. From the shelf, let's see, the one that interests you the most. The weight feels good in your hands. And you open it to a random page. The knowledge you see there feels helpful. Feels kind. And you nod, as if you knew it all along, but had simply forgotten at some point. Yeah, the Fate franchise does a lot of historical fiction kind of, I wouldn't say tie-ins, but like it's based on historical fiction, right? If you need more time to read the book, you sit gently in one of the many large and plush chairs in the room, the book settling on your lap, and the lantern on the table beside you. Plenty of light to read from at just the right angle. You can stay here for as long as you like and absorb as much as you need. We'll have like a tiny break there. And then when you're satisfied, you lift from your chair and close the book, sliding it respectfully back into place on the shelf. Sorry, I'm learning about Fate from the YouTube side. Magic. Okay. Okay, and vampires. We love that. We stand anything with a vampire in it, I guess. Interesting. There's something about that concept of like your powers are based on what people see you as and what legend sees you as. Like that's kind of how I view deities almost. Like deities have the power that the collective humanity thinks that they do. And so having that translate onto like a person sounds terrifying, actually. Sounds extremely scary, actually. So I hadn't thought of it like that before. Hearing step echo in the large space. Lynn says all of us ADHDers in the back wishing it worked like that to finally give us access to our hidden potential that everyone says we have. Hold on. The whole of this back wall is made of glass. Some of it is stained glass inlays, but most is simple clear glass through which you can see the wonderful garden that you only glimpsed the top of from the front of the temple. Your own perception of yourself would factor in, or is it exclusively other people? That's a good question, Lynn. Yeah, does your own perception of yourself count, or is it only what other people think of you? Your own perception does not matter, says Doji. You get to keep all the real things that happen too. Okay. There are exotic looking bushes in strange colors and trees full of blooms, even though it is nighttime. Even though blooms even through this night. How about that? You still remember how things actually went, even if later your legend makes light of those things. Okay. A trial run just to see how it felt. Okay. There are tall flowers. And what are those called? When a plant like is made for ground covering and very Day of the Dead. Yeah, Day of the Dead, but like it warps you into however you aren't forgotten. Which, like I said, is kind of how I think of deities IRL, which I think is now I'm wondering if that's a bad way to think of deities, because this would be scary. But I guess a deity would like expect this. I don't know. A human, on the other hand, it would be very scary. And short ground cover plants Tall flowers and ivy covered arches and ground covering plants of all colors growing over the paths. The door here is huge. The stained glass inlays. I feel like deities are entities that live on this sort of stuff. They're molded by human conscious throughout the ages. Yeah, so I guess they would be like used to it and expect this kind of change and treatment. Like they kind of, that's just the norm for them, so they're not like psychologically scarred by it like a human would be. Are of the same bird you saw at the entrance. Just as lovingly created and etched as the first. Not really expect, but this is their existence from beginning to end. Yeah, they don't have anything other than this way. Yeah, so they're not scared of it because that is like the air for them. That's just complete normalcy. Handles are gold, different from the moonlight silver glow of the quartz and the candles. You take both in your hands and turn them at once, swinging the giant glass doors open into the garden. They close gently behind you, protecting the library as you take in the scent of this exotic and otherworldly magical garden. In the center is a large statue. Statue holds a figure on a pedestal. Strong and graceful and enduring, like the quartz it is carved from. You take your time admiring the statue and all it represents. It feels like you belong here, like you perhaps were chosen by this statue or whatever. That feels a bit strange. It is comforting and familiar, while also being, well, you have never been here before, but you know you are welcome. No, how about that? Well, like you might have been here before. And you know you are always welcome here. Always welcome to come back here anytime you wish. The paths of the garden are maze-like, made for wandering and meditation and admiring the beauty within. Many of the flowers and flowering trees are still blooming are still in bloom despite the darkness and the moon overhead. Each one you lean in to smell. Has a completely different scent. Sometimes cinnamon or cardamom, or whatever scents bring you happiness and peace. Sometimes, how about something like cinnamon or something like cardamom or something like whatever scents. Is it nap time? If you want it to be, any time can be nap time. Yes, inaccurately carved benches. That's exactly what I needed. Word. That's exactly the help I need. Into critly. Inner city, intactly. Intracity, interesting. Intricate. How about I just try and write the word intricate? Intricate. right? Intricately. There you go. We did it. We did it, Reddit. Story time! Welcome in! Evening! I wanted to let you know, story time, that your email inbox is full. I cannot send you more emails. They keep getting bounced back. I tried to tell you on Discord. Hopefully you saw it there. But, maybe you found out by now. But I just wanted to make sure that you knew that. If you were like, where are my emails? Where are my emails from Lady Lapine? They keep getting bounced back to me. It says your inbox is too full. I did it, but that's now resolved, I believe. Good. Glad. I will send you those emails then. How are you doing? Made a payment to Yahoo, who decided out of the blue to start charging everyone for storage. Oh. Well, that's... I'm sorry about that. Good! I'm glad you're doing good. Oh, good. I'm so glad. That's fantastic, Story. I know you mentioned him earlier, and I'm really glad that it's been working out well. Not complain about nothing. Good. Part werewolf. Ooh. I'm doing okay. We're trying to write a guided meditation here. What else? Finished the carousel animation, posted those up on Discord, and now I'm wondering how I could make a nice little video for YouTube out of it. I'd like to find a small musician to kind of, I guess, partner. I don't know how that would work. I want to try and find somebody who vibes with it, who already has some music that vibes with it, and see if they wouldn't let me use it for my video, because I don't know, I went through and I looked at some royalty-free music and it was just a pain. I was like, wouldn't it be better to just make friends with somebody? Send you an email now? I can try, yeah. Ah, here's one from you. Okay, just sent one to you, and hopefully you can see it show up in your email inbox easy. Warm olive oil. I haven't heard that one. The spicier the better? You mean like the hotter the better? Like drinking hot oil? What? How hot of this oil are we drinking? Antiseptic and soothing on the throat and sinuses. Oh, like honey, okay. Learned this in Morocco. Ooh. Sorry, just... There we go. Really good olive oil has a kick to it? Really? I don't think I've ever tasted spicy olive oil. Maybe I'm just crazy. Lynn would know more than I do. It's because we can't afford the really good stuff. Oh, okay. I'm like, I've literally never ever tasted that. Okay. That's why. What were we doing? Ah, a bag of cherries? Ooh, jelly, jelly, jelly. Cherries here are very hard to find. They were here for like 2 months and very expensive. You're so welcome, Story. As long as that what? Hungry. casserole. Soup. Possibly a different casserole. Ah, fried chicken with mushroom gravy. That could work. Oh, okay. Big stretch. Ooh, big stretch. I'm gonna go check. Hydration check. I'm gonna call it here, guys. Fantastic stream. I loved talking to all of you so very, very much. We got so many good recs in the Discord for goth music. And lots of other fun stuff. Thanks for trying this out with me. This is a weird idea that I had. I wasn't sure if it would work at all, but I wanted to try it out because with a tiny channel this tiny, it's okay to take some risks and try some things. So glad that some of you seem to like it a lot. And we will be back later in about 4 hours for our tarot stream over on the tarot channel if you're on YouTube, or the same exact space if you're on Twitch. So I'll see you later very, very soon. And bye bye.